Hey, how's it going, everyone? I know I missed last week's community crunch on the Griffin, uh, but yeah, I'm covering this week's community crunch, so at least that's a plus. So yeah, you know, they plan on releasing the Bison on June 2nd, but where's UE 5.5.4? That's the big question. Where is it? There's no mention in last week's news on it, and there's no mention in this week's news on it. There's a mention of server sunsetting, mod spotlights, bonus rates in the community corner, but no mention on 5.5.4. So, what do we have to say here? No update. 5.5 by May, yet no update on this crunch. Guess you'll delay it again. Upgrade, nothing. No delay announcement. Yeah. So it doesn't only mention the last minute, but you don't even proofread before publishing announcements. Yeah. Yeah. And of course they talk about, the Bison, but Unreal. Yeah. Yeah. 5.5. All that. Everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people, it's like, where is 5.5.4? So, yeah, where is it? The deadline is next Thursday, May 15th. And I called it from day one. They announced the range from April 15th to May 15th. They never meet a deadline. I was like, I doubt they meet this deadline. Called it. They're not going to meet it, and Ragnarok is due to release June 2nd. But with no 5.5.4, we can't get Ragnarok because Ragnarok is being made in 5.5.4. So is Ragnarok going to get delayed? My guess is yes. Which does not look good, does not sound good either. Yeah, it's wild card. You either say too much or you don't say anything. Like, you can't even say, hey, we're still working on UE 5.5.4. We'll let you know when we have further updates. You can't even say something like that to give us reassurance that you're gonna tell us. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. So, I'm gonna go back to last week's crunch real quickly. Cover the Griffin, because I did not have time to cover the Griffin last weekend. I was swamped with schoolwork. So, last week for the Griffin, with the arrival of Ragnarok in ASA, we're excited to grant a long-standing community wish. Griffins will be breedable, which is awesome. Take to the skies with a new generation of Griffins, raised, trained, and imprinted, opening up new possibilities for one of our most iconic flyers. And then, of course, they have the live ops from last week. We'll be sunsetting these servers on the 20th of May. Then there's the ARK Apocalypse info, and then, of course, the community corner, which for whatever reason the photos and fan art are not populating. But yeah, that was last week's news. This week's news. After dealing with an endless parade of mutants, monsters, and elemental nightmares, there's something oddly comforting about a good old-fashioned angry bison. While his nursing counterpart might be busy feeding the next generation, confirming that milk is going to be added to the game, this stubborn slab of muscle is more interested in clearing out threats with sheer brute force. Don't expect a graceful fight, Do expect a lot of headbutts, ground-shaking stomps, and an unrelenting drive to protect his herd no matter the odds. Whether he's staring down a Rex or tossing an Allosaurus off a cliff, the male Bison will be a force to be reckoned with. From grassy valleys to icy cliffs, the Bison is ready to leave its mark when Ragnarok launches June 2nd. Live ops updates, re-enabling mesh detection on Estrellas, adjusting the player cap on Estrellas, inactive official server deprecation, and that is a lot of servers that are being sunsetted, but they all appear, or a majority appear to be PvP, some are PvE, but yeah. We still intend to provide larger capacity at launches as much as possible to meet the higher need during those periods. We're working with our partners at Nitrado to offer these saves after the scheduled sunset through Nitrado's interface. Please stay tuned for more details. So basically saying, hey, we have too many players. We can't handle y'all anymore. So, yeah. But, yeah, the servers become ghost towns of players have dropped off and are waiting for next major content releases. And that's because we don't get content on time. That's why this happens. Because you don't meet the deadline. Are you gonna meet the deadline with Ragnarok? Probably not, because you're not going to meet it with UE 5.5.4. So, but you got the mod spotlights, you got your bonus rates, we got our community corner and our fan art, and my rant is pretty much over, because there's not much in photo mode to look at because they won't populate. So anyway, that's pretty much it. A rant on a almost certain delay because, you know, there's no mention of UE 5.5.4, so I'm expecting a delay announcement to be made. And yeah, you guys wonder why I've stopped playing ARK and transitioned to Subnautica for the time being. This is why. You know, Subnautica and other games, like, this is why, because things aren't looking so well, and I have nothing else to do because I've already made all the ARK content, so I'm just like, what do I do next? Like, I don't know. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got to say this weekend. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.